Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you on Primetime Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump into this video, shall we? Man, oh man, some rough news for the Ryan Garcia fans around the world. Rough news for all the King Rye fans. A rough day for all of the Garcia supporters through all of this that he has gone through after the fight with Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia had tested positive for a banned substance, and in the A sample he tested positive for ostrine. And now yesterday, after opening and testing the B sample, it has came back positive per news and reports from Dan Raphael. Yeah, it's rough, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I was hoping it was gonna come back negative, But what's crazy is yesterday, when all this was going on, doing my little research on this and everything, a video came across me, and it was an interview with Ryan Garcia, right after the fight. And he was, well, not after the fight, some days after the fight or whatever, at another fight press conference. He was talking about if the A sample is dirty, then the B sample is going to be dirty too, and I'm like, huh? In fact, let me let y'all listen to it. Listen to
obviously the B sample, but I don't believe it'll come out clean because obviously if they found it in the A, why wouldn't they found it in the B? Come out clean because obviously if they found it in the A, why wouldn't they found it in the B?
As you see and hear out of the horse's mouth, he even admitted that the B sample was gonna be positive too. So why even go through all that? I don't know. But I do know he will now have to use his lawyers, his team, and submit everything that he put in his body, try and figure out what could have been contaminated with this ostrine that he took. And if not, then he could receive a ban from 6 months to 2 years. So, that's crazy. Crazy. So that right there is going to put him out of boxing for a nice little while, I mean, look, to keep it a buck with you though, to keep it a straight up 100% with you, I feel as though Ryan Garcia don't really care. He like Canelo 2.0 to me. He loves boxing, but he loves living. He loves enjoying his life. He loves being the goofy young kid. He loves being, he loves being him. To be honest with you, and I think boxing is like second nature to him. First nature is just entertaining the world. I could see Ryan Garcia going around the world doing a world tour, making that a TV show, and everybody would tune in. Real talk. He could ride around the world and just document all the crazy stuff he do and travel from place to place to place, and people would tune in, and he would be probably must-watch TV. Real talk. So that's why, now looking at all of this and putting all this together, it's kind of like, look, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You remember that scene on All About the Benjamins with Ice Cube? He was like, I'm gonna be where I be at. Yeah, that's what, kind of remind me of, all about the Benjamins. Yeah. Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying? He is Mike Epps, and Ice Cube is Henry Garcia, you know what I'm saying? And they going out on this adventure of boxing to get all the Benjamins, And now that they got all of the Benjamins, Ryan Garcia gonna go do that little bid like Mike Epps did at the end. And when he come out, his dad gonna be waiting for him, picking him up in the Bentley or whatever, or the Rolls Royce or whatever. Yeah, well, he ain't doing no bid or nothing like that, but, I'm just saying time away from the sport of boxing, okay? I was getting stuck into the movie part a little bit, okay? Excuse me. Let me be politically correct. He ain't doing no time and no bid, but time away from the sport of boxing, because that's all it's going to be is honestly like a vacation for him. And maybe he needs it. Maybe he needs to step away from the sport of boxing. Maybe he needs a vacation. But, to keep it a buck with you, the sport do need a Ryan Garcia. I don't feel as though he should be banned from the sport forever. Like some people say, oh, he should be in a... I get it. Because you're talking about somebody's life in the ring against unfair situation of somebody having something in their system. And if this is true and this has been a thing, then yes, he should receive a ban, but not a lifetime ban. You know what I mean? Redemption is for all. I feel as though it should be, But I know how some gonna feel. Some gonna feel like, oh, they don't care at all. Devin Haney went in an unfair situation to where, hey, he could have got killed. For real, he could have got killed in the ring. So we have to be mindful of that as well, and not just shun this away like you don't care. Like, because if that was your brother or your uncle or your dad or your best friend in that ring and somebody else had took a banned substance and beat him, then you would feel some kind of way. Trust me, you would. You can lie like you don't, because you're a fan of the man. But hey, what I'm saying is that if you were put in that position to where that was your loved one, life on the line, they lost unfairly because someone came in overweight 3 pounds and took a banned substance, come on, come on. So, but I will say this much, we have to look at it like this. Devin Haney and his father have done something that is not known to happen in the sport of boxing. And Bill Haney, I have to be honest with you, his abrasive tactics and promoting have rubbed the wrong people the wrong way. And I truly believe these things were allowed to happen because of his abrasive tone and embarrassing certain people on certain platforms at certain times. And it's almost like the same thing you hear from Wilder when he's saying I want a body and all this, that, and the third. When you say that to certain people, certain powerful people hear it, and they make sure that, hey, whatever advantage that other guy needs, that opposition needs, give it to him, since this person want to run their mouth. So my opinion is Bill Haney's of the world, Deontay Wilder's of the world, any black fighters of the world, try and be more professional in the words that you use, because being on that platform, the words you use a lot of times put you in a corner to where you're trying to entertain and get the promotion side going, but how far are you willing to do that to a point to where it will put you in a position to where everybody is up against you. It is a way to word things to where you can win people over and still promote yourself. You just got to figure it out and take your time in figuring out, having the right people around you.
You want to assume I want to beat you up,
so that you don't do stuff that could get you canceled or get you hated upon any more further than you already have been. And I feel as though a lot of the hate has been unfairly driven because, I respect any father that is in the streets, that rehabilitates himself and then rehabilitates his children and then gets his son to a point to where he's a champion of the world, undisputed, before 25, things of that nature. So, you got to give Bill Haney his respect, his just due, and his flowers for that as a father, first of all. He learned on the job, on his feet, as well as Devin Haney did as being a trainer, a coach, a manager, and a promoter. So Bill Haney wore a lot of hats, still wears a lot of hats, I feel. And I feel as though they both are responsible for each other's success, not just one or the other. I feel as though what has been working will continue to keep them as long as they keep learning and keep wanting to get better. They ain't got to separate. They just need to go in and find a new coach to take them to another level. New coach that can give them the proper adjustments they need to correct all of the holes in Devin Haney's game. So anyway, with that being said, that's all I got for this video. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna keep y'all up to date with this whole Ryan Garcia thing, man. But like I said, I hate it, man. I hate it for him, for real. A good dude, but whatever it is, he need to find out. He need to get to the bottom of it, have a good explanation of why this stuff was in his system, which I feel as though he will. And we'll just take it from there. So anyway, with that being said, that's all I got for this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website, PrimetimeTalkTV.com, and cop you some merch. I got some new hot fly merch up there. I'm telling you, you are doing yourself a disservice if you have not went to the website, PrimetimeTalkTV.com, and looked at that merch, cop you some merch, shared it with your friends. They are one-of-a-kind custom pieces designed by me, Primetime. Hey, I'm out. Peace.